So the temperature outside today is minus 4.5, but inside the little hoop house here, we're looking at 6 degrees Celsius. That's not too bad. So I think today we'll start planting our first succession of salad greens. A succession means that we're going to plant a few today, and in a couple of weeks we're going to plant another batch in a little section next to this one. That way there's always plants at different stages of growth, and you prolong your harvest over the course of the season. Pull up the weeds, roots and all. So you want to be thorough, make sure that you got a good clean mix, and anything that shouldn't be there, you got to take that out of there. Oh hey, look, some biological activity already this early in the season. We got some worms moving around. That's a good sign. We're pretty happy about that. Big clumps of sod. Get that out of there. Uh-oh, having a technical difficulty here. Look at that. The hoe is loose in the handle and spinning around like nothing. It's no good, no good. Gotta fix that. So if you soak that in water for 24 hours, the wood in the handle will expand and tighten around the metal parts of your tool and hold everything nice and tight. To plant your salad greens, you just take a stick and draw a couple of shallow lines in your nice soft garden soil. And it's very simple. Just keep nice straight lines. And here we go. We're going to start with some spinach. So these seeds are a little bit bigger, so you can toss them a little bit. In this wind, you want to be sure that they land where you want them to go. But even if they spread out a little bit, it's fine. Here I'm planting some leaf lettuce. And these small seeds, you don't need to bury them deep. Just a light little sprinkle like that. So now we're going to plant some mesclun mix. I like to plant a good variety of different vegetables and different flavors and textures. Now here I've got a different lettuce, red lettuce. Looks really nice in your plate. It's a little bit more sour. It's a bit more bitter flavor. I find it quite enjoyable in a salad. Have that variety in flavors. So I'm going to plant a little bit of that right here. Now we're going to do some turnips. Turnips is a good root vegetable. They're pretty hardy. They can handle this early spring sowing. So here I'm just going to broadcast it a little bit, just spread them out. And finally, I put a frost blanket on top to give it a little extra protection. So here's a bonus tip for you. If you're going to be planting in succession, you might not use all your seeds at once. So to keep your seeds from falling out of their packet, fold them over a couple of times like that and hold them together with a little paper clip or pinchy little thingies here. Brassicas don't need pollination to produce a crop, so you can grow them under cover to protect them from pests. You'll want to keep those little white moths from landing on your broccoli. La plupart des racines que je vous indique ici sont une racine donne un légume, donc vous devriez planter autant de graines que vous voudriez cueillir de légumes. Il y en a d'entre eux qui ne germinent pas tout le temps bien, ça fait qu'il faut en planter plusieurs, coller ensemble, puis ensuite de ça, on peut juste amincir les plantes à l'espaçage recommandé plus tard, une fois qu'ils ont germiné, puis on peut les voir. Les carottes, par exemple. Un petit conseil, les légumes comme des pois puis des cosses, ça crée de l'azote dans ses racines, c'est comme des fertilizers. Plantez en compagnon avec d'autres plantes qui sont très gourmands avec des nutriments. Ceci pourrait considérablement augmenter votre production. Bon, voilà, j'ai mes pois. Ça fait passer 24 heures que je les laisse soaker dans l'eau. Puis ça fait gonfler les graines, ils sont prêts à germiner. Il fait 10 Celsius aujourd'hui. Puis je suis prêt en avant de mon support ici. Le support à peu près 48 pouces de haut, à peu près 4 pieds. Ceci, l'espèce de pois, c'est des Oregon Giant, qu'ils appellent ça. Ça fait que ça a tendance à pousser à peu près 4 pieds. Ça pourrait être un petit peu plus haut que ça, là, on va voir. En tout cas, ce que je vais faire, je vais les planter juste ici, directement en dessous du support, pour que quand ça pousse, ça va vouloir monter ça. Puis ensuite de ça, passe encore très de bonne heure de la saison. Je vais mettre un butin, comme ce que j'ai fait avec les autres graines de laitue, puis la verdure à salade, puis tout ça. Ça fait qu'on va faire la même chose ici, puis on va juste coucher ça juste à terre ici, avec des petites roches dessus, pour garder de la chaleur, puis prévenir le pire de la gelée. Bon, puis voilà, on prend juste les pointes même, puis on les dépose, juste comme ça. Si quelqu'un qui veut pousser là, débarrasse ça, débarrasse ça. Surtout de l'arbre. L'arbre, là, ça, tu veux pas ça dans le jardin, ça vient de bon. Il y a plein de mauvaises arbres qui ne sont pas des mauvaises arbres, mais on va parler de ça plus tard. En tout cas, je vais les mettre sur site à tous les 6 pouces. Pour donner de la place à planter d'autres choses, je vais planter des cocombes parmi ça. Ça fait ici, je vais mettre un écran ici de poids. En avant de ça, je vais mettre du cocombe qui veut plus de chaleur. Étant donné que ça fait face au ouest, le plus gros de la chaleur de la journée va passer là. Puis c'est tout ce qu'il y a à faire. C'est pas si grave que ça. Puis ensuite de ça, quand c'est qu'on a fini de les planter, on prend juste puis on pousse la terre dessus le fait, débarrasse la mauvaise herbe. C'est tout. Here are some beefsteak tomatoes. They're tiny still now, but that's going to change. Yeah. And the weeding starts. So that's an Amish paste tomato. They've already got their first sets of leaves and starting on their second set. So these in front here are a cherry mix. So these are different types of cherry tomatoes. So they should be indeterminate. They should be producing all season long. And usually cherry tomatoes will give you ripening tomatoes earlier in the season. And back here behind them are some jalapeno peppers here. So right now it's early May, the first few days of May. So it's way too early to put these guys out. Our last frost date is on May 24th, but we're going to probably wait until at least the first, maybe second week of June before we start putting these guys out. Just sprouting now. We had eaten some acorn squash from the store, and we really liked the vegetable. It was the first time having it. So I just took the seeds, put the fresh seeds right in here, and voila, they're already sprouting. Now with cucurbits and cucumbers, it's still very early in the season to be growing them. So usually you don't want them to grow too much before you put them out. I like to wait a little bit. Right now, early May might be a good time to start planting them so that they reach a good development. But this is not the kind of vegetable that you want to start in February or anything like that. And be patient. You have to be very patient. Plant them a little late and then put them out a little bit later. You want to be sure that you're not going to get a frost. If you put these guys out outdoors too early and you stunt them with cold, they'll not produce very much the entire season. It'll slow them down way too much. So hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button to make sure that you find out every time we post a new video. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, where we'll be posting all of our notifications, our events and talks, and different activities that the group will be organizing.